Hello, my name is Marielle. Welcome back to another one of my movie reviews. Does anybody want to catch a ride with the Iron Giant today? Remember that time when Cartoon Network played the Iron Giant for 24 straight hours? Yep, I do. That was a good time. I am so excited to be talking about The Iron Giant with you all today. The Iron Giant is actually the first movie that I recall seeing in theaters when I was 4 years old. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. Let's get to talking about this film. The Iron Giant was released to theaters in 1999. A young boy befriends a mysterious 100-foot-tall robot. Going on adventures and meeting new people, Hogarth knows that the Iron Giant cannot live in this world for much longer. I cannot believe that it has been 22 years since I saw this film in theaters. As a kid, I constantly replayed it to watch the adventure again. Right from the start, audiences are pulled in with an epic beginning. The Iron Giant is a great film about friendship. It's a story where young audiences wish that they could tag along on the adventure. Hogarth Hughes is a young boy, enthusiastic about life. In superb, subtle storytelling, he's misunderstood. Hogarth is determined, getting himself into mischief, but never turning his back on the people who he loves. Due to events that have happened in his life, Hogarth had to grow up early, making him an outcast among his classmates. The first time the giant debuted on screen, I had this pure excitement when its eyes glowed in the background. The design of the giant is one of the most original animations ever. Vin Diesel's voice work accumulated of talented robotic noises, gradually transforming into slow speech patterns. Hogarth and the giant's friendship is very touching. They're both trying to understand their placement in life. In just a short amount of time, these two distinct beings are given a new commitment and determination to live life differently than how they lived before. Annie Hughes and Dean McCoppin are the greatest adult figures in the film, turning Hogarth in the right direction. Despite his ruthless actions, Kent Mansley is a great villain, getting his comeuppance. He unsuccessfully battles against a 9-year-old, only to find out that Hogarth is more resourceful than he thought. Voice work is noteworthy in The Iron Giant. Expect talents from Eli Marienthal, Jennifer Aniston, Harry Connick Jr., Vin Diesel, Christopher McDonald, John Mahoney, M. Emmett Walsh, and many others. I like the characterization in The Iron Giant. I felt like I got to know the characters because of the genuine traits. The animation is spectacular, moving at an easy pace. I could study how filmmakers animated the giant for hours. The expressions feel so natural. I miss the traditional way in which animated movies were created from only a pencil sketch nowadays. The animation gives the Iron Giant its energy as you tag along with Hogarth on his nightly exploration. Luckily, I had the opportunity to rewatch the film with 2 deleted scenes that added more character depth. The giant's nightmare sequence added a background to the giant that we needed. That and a terrific animation sequence. Brad Bird created an outstanding film that will forever be a nostalgic story for all to enjoy. I wish I could go back and watch this film for the first time to see the action unfold. It's a story about friendship, signifying that anyone can be friends, be a leader, and supplying an important message on who you are. The Iron Giant is a dramatic film for young children. It will always be one of my favorite films. When I sat down and watched this film after years, I still had that excited feeling when Hogarth meets the giant in the woods for the first time. If you have not seen The Iron Giant yet, I recommend that you do so immediately. Thanks for catching my review of The Iron Giant. If I could go back in time and watch this film for the first time again, I would. Over the weekend, I saw 2 films in the theater. Click the poll below to see if you would like me to review Jungle Cruise or Old. So, for this week, August 11th marks 7 years since the passing of Robin Williams. In his memory, I am going to review 5 of his most famous films. Join me for Robin Williams Memorial Week. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.